Okay, I'm back, and so again, let's draw our crust, and then let's draw the mantle down here. So in our previous segment, we talked about the boundary between the crust and the mantle. So now what we want to do is talk about what's the difference in the speeds of both S and P waves as they travel through the mantle. Okay, so you might get the idea that if we were to make a graph here, and so let's say that going up and down is going to be the depth in the earth, and then going this way is going to be the speed v. So you might think that the waves are going to have a certain speed in the crust, and then it's going to have a greater speed in the mantle because it's denser. So that you might think it's going to do something like this. So it's going to bend. So it was going down like this, and now it just bent a little bit as it's doing that. Well, it doesn't, because if you look at that picture there, you'll notice that as the either S or P waves are going through the mantle, that they're going down at a certain speed, but then they kind of change a little bit, and they have this kind of a stair step kind of thing. Now notice overall it is increasing in speed, so that the deeper you go inside the earth, the speed of seismic waves is going to increase. But what we want to know is, why is it doing this kind of funny stair step type of deal? And so what they think is happening here is that as the seismic wave gets deeper, the rocks are changing. And so the rocks can be changing in composition the deeper they go, and the rocks could be changing in state, meaning that the minerals that have a certain structure, the deeper you go inside the earth, that structure begins to change due to the increase in pressure. So because we're going to call this a phase change, when you have the same mineral but it has a different atomic structure because of the pressure it's under, that's going to be called a phase change. Well, both of these factors play a role. One, the minerals can be actually changing so that you have different kinds of rocks the deeper you go, and then also you have an atomic change in the structure of those minerals in those rocks. So one way or another, that's causing the speed to change as you go deeper inside the earth. Okay, let's take a break, and when we come back, we're going to find out that earthquake waves curve as they go inside the earth, and we want to find out why does it do that, and then how does that help us to discover where the boundary is between the mantle and the core.